What is occupational therapy? Seems like it should be a simple question, right? However, 9.2 times out of 10 you can ask a stranger on the street, what is occupational therapy? And their answer may be either, I don't know, or it's kind of similar to physical therapy, right? Well, I'm here to help explain the field of occupational therapy just a little bit better. So let's jump on into it. Hi, my name is Cam. Hope you're having a beautiful day and welcome back to OT and Me. So what I want to do today is just give a little brief breakdown of what occupational therapy is. So if you're in the field of occupational therapy, whether it's as a practitioner or a student or a teacher, you've probably come across this question a number of times where you have to explain what occupational therapy is. This field is not well known to the general public, just in general. You've probably heard this over 300 times already. What is occupational therapy? So what do we do? Occupational therapists provide services to enable people to engage in the activities that are meaningful to them. Another word for meaningful activities is occupations, and you could check this video right here, I think. Am I on the right side? Occupations are essential to the process of occupational therapy. They are both the process into achieve our goals and also the goal. So they're both the endpoint and the process of getting to that endpoint, right? For example, ADLs. ADLs are things like dressing, bathing, feeding, stuff like that. We use those ADLs as a form of intervention, right? So for example, could be dressing. By using the occupation of dressing and practicing dressing in a real scenario, we're able to help train our clients to adapt to their current diagnosis or illness or whatever it may be. All right, so who do we work with? We work with people from across the lifespan, meaning we work from beginning of life to end of life. We work with patients as young as infants all the way up to older adults. You can see us in a number of settings, from acute care, meaning the hospitals, right? We're in the hospitals working with patients who just got out of surgeries, who have had strokes, who have had knee replacements, hip replacements, stuff like that. All the way over to like skilled nursing facilities, all the way to schools, enabling children with disabilities to perform optimally in school, right? To even working in mental health, to helping those patients function optimally and perform those occupations that they hold dear. So we work in a number of areas, and that's just a few of the examples. I will definitely go over more of those in a later video. So how do we intervene? There are 5 ways that an occupational therapist will intervene and provide interventions to their clients, to their patients. And these 5 ways are bam, 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 bam. And those 5 intervention approaches are create, promote, establish, restore, maintain, modify, and prevent. Each of these approaches have their own viability depending on the person's illness, disability, whatever it may be, right? So let's say, for instance, a patient who had just had hip surgery. The goal there for the occupational therapist would be to modify, right? So because the patient has those hip precautions that they can't do certain movements, they would need to compensate for those movements and use a hip kit, for instance, to make sure that they're able to do their occupations in a safe way. Another example could be a dementia patient in a skilled nursing facility. So because dementia is a progressive disease, the goal would be able to maintain as much as possible. Another example could be modifying, right? So this could be in relation to the geriatric population or the older adult population. The concept of aging in place is being able to have those resources so that you are able to age safely, live in your home in a safe manner. And this involves some modification of the home environment, right? If there's one thing you should take away from this video, it is this. Occupational therapists are the lifestyle modifiers of the health world. We help patients to adapt, develop, or maintain their lifestyles with their illnesses, diseases, their health risks in mind. We want to help people live their life as normally as they can and as close as possible to their prior level of function. We want our patients to function as best as they can in the activities that they find meaningful on a day-to-day or weekly basis. We seek to give our patients power over their perceived deficit. Ultimately, we want to get people back to doing the things that are important to them, the things that are meaningful to them. This is the beauty of occupational therapy. This is what occupational therapy stands for. Hope you guys continue to have a beautiful day. Wishing you wellness through occupation, and take care, y'all.